welcome to another session at Graduate Guru, and we are on our topic buyback of shares. Today we are going to do question number 9. Following is the balance sheet of Sun Limited as on 31st March 2019. Equity share capital, capital redemption reserve. अब यहाँ पे इस sum में there are some reserves जो हम use नहीं कर सकेंगे, okay, for our buyback. So we have to be a little careful in choosing our reserves. Capital redemption reserve है. Then they've given us debentures. They've given us debenture redemption reserve. They've also given us securities premium, general reserve, profit and loss account, export profit reserve, again वो भी नहीं use कर सकेंगे. Revaluation reserve, again not usable for buyback. 12% debentures is given and secured loans are given. On the asset side, we have land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, motor vehicles, trade investments, non-trade investments, and we have current assets. In that we have stock, debtors and cash and bank balance. And on the asset side, we also have miscellaneous expense, जिसमें है discount on issue of shares. Now this is a loss of the company, but it is a loss which you don't write off to P&L, and therefore it has been shown as an asset. But for the buyback purpose, हमें वो minus करना पड़ेगा from our total reserves. You are requested by the company to calculate as per law the maximum possible buyback of equity shares at rupees 50 per share. And they have said that the maximum amount for buyback should be in multiples of 1000. इसका मतलब है अगर हमें कोई odd figure मिलेगा तो we'll round it off to 1000 and then we'll do the buyback. You have to pass journal entries in the books of the company and also prepare notes to accounts in respect of share capital and reserves and surplus. Last time also we had done notes to accounts, and this time also they've asked for 2 notes to accounts which we will be preparing. Okay. Now in this sum there is going to be some different calculation which we will do. वो calculation क्यों करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे, we'll come to it when we go to the sum. So let's start first with our basic format to calculate our maximum possible buyback. Okay. So first, obviously our A is 25% of own funds. Okay, where we first calculate our own funds, and own funds में first we have capital. यहाँ पर एक ही capital है equity. So we are going to take that capital. So equity capital is given as 20 lakhs. So let's take that down in the inner column. Okay. After that, we will be taking our securities premium. Securities premium is also given to us. Securities premium is 4 lakhs. So let's take that also. Then we go to our free reserves. Now out of the big list of reserves जो हमें दिया गया है, all are not free reserves. So which one we are going to take? We will take general reserve and we will take profit and loss account. उसके अलावा जो भी reserves है वो free reserves नहीं होते हैं. We've already done that which reserves are not considered as free reserves. So general reserve 16 lakhs and profit and loss account 6 lakhs. Let's take that down. General reserve 16 lakhs and our profit and loss account or P&L account 6 lakhs. This will give us our own funds. There is no sale of asset or sale of investment. Otherwise, the profit or loss would have been calculated. So first let's take a total of this. Plus 6 lakhs. It gives me 50 lakhs. But on our asset side, we have a loss, discount on issue of shares, जो हमें इस total own funds से minus करना पड़ेगा. So over here I'll write minus discount on issue of shares, which is a loss shown as an asset. The amount is 2 lakhs. So we get our own funds. We'll write it inside only. Own funds of 48 lakhs. So this is my own funds. And we calculate 25% of that. And that will be 48 lakhs into 25%, which is 12 lakhs. We'll take it to the outer column because that's our first figure for buyback, which is A. Okay. So we have our first part, which is A. Sorry, this total is supposed to be 46 lakhs. I'm sorry for the error. So that will change these two figures also. We'll make the changes. So the total over here is 46 lakhs. Subtract 2, we get 44 lakhs. And 25% of 44 lakhs will be 11 lakhs. Okay. So that is our first part. Now we come to the second part B, which is minimum own funds. Okay. For this, पहले हम own funds लेंगे from what we have already calculated, 44 lakhs, inner column. इसमें से we subtract half of debt. So that is half of, what is your debt given in the question? Debentures and secured loan. 70 lakhs debentures, secured loan is 6 lakh 80. Total is 76 lakhs 80,000. Okay, we do half of that. So 76 lakh 80,000 divided by 2. You get 38 lakhs 40,000, and we subtract it from our own funds. We get 5 lakh 60,000 as my second part. Okay. अब हम जाएंगे थर्ड पार्ट पे. थर्ड पार्ट इज 25% ऑफ इक्विटी. So first we'll calculate 25% of our equity, which is 20 lakhs into 25%. Okay, that is 5 lakhs. Okay, this I will divide by face value or nominal value per share, which is nothing but 10. This will give me maximum number of shares. Divide करके I get 50,000, and this we multiply with the offer price. जो offer price हमें already दी गई है sum के अंदर, which is 50 per share. So I multiply this with my offer price and that will give us our part C. So 50,000 into 50, it is 25 lakhs. I'll write it in the outer column. Okay. Now generally हम क्या करते थे? Last sum तक हमने क्या किया? इन तीनों अमाउंट्स में से जो लीस्ट अमाउंट था that was our amount for buyback. Okay. अब अगर लास्ट प्रीवियस सम्स आप याद करोगे, हमारा लीस्ट अमाउंट या तो ये अमाउंट था या ये अमाउंट था. बट दिस टाइम माय लीस्ट अमाउंट इज द सेकेंड पार्ट, मिनिमम ओन फंड्स. अब ये मिनिमम ओन फंड्स का लीस्ट अमाउंट है 5,60,000. नाउ द थिंग इज, जब हम बायबैक करते हैं, सेक्शन 68 सेज दैट बायबैक के बाद जो भी हमारा डेट इक्विटी रेशियो है, दैट इज डेट अपॉन इक्विटी, लोन्स अपॉन ओन फंड्स, ये 2:1 से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. व्हाट डज इट मीन? कि हमारे जो लोन्स हैं या डेट है या डिबेंचर्स लोन का टोटल है, ये इक्विटी से डबल हो सकता है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं. ओके. Now the words used in section 68 are that the debt should not be more than twice the own funds, that is equity and free reserves. Word use किया गया है free reserves. Okay? Now what happens जब हम buyback करते हैं, तो हम जो फ्रेश इश्यू से बायबैक नहीं करते, दैट इज हम जो रिजर्व्स यूज करते हैं बायबैक के लिए, उतना हम अमाउंट हम एक दूसरे रिजर्व में डालते हैं, विच वी नो कैपिटल रिडेम्पशन रिजर्व. अब ये जो कैपिटल रिडेम्पशन रिजर्व है, ये फ्री रिजर्व नहीं होता है. मींस व्हाट इज हैपनिंग आफ्टर बायबैक, हमारे जो फ्री रिजर्व्स हैं वो रिस्ट्रिक्टेड रिजर्व्स में कन्वर्ट हो रहे हैं. PNL है, जनरल रिजर्व है, इनको मैं कहां ट्रांसफर कर रही हूं? CRR और कैपिटल रिडेम्पशन रिजर्व. दैट मीन्स आई एम मेकिंग देम फिक्स्ड और आई एम मेकिंग देम रिस्ट्रिक्टेड. सो दैट इज व्हाई जब भी हमारे मिनिमम ओन फंड्स वाला फिगर इज द लीस्ट फिगर, हम एक और टेस्ट ऐड करेंगे ये देखने के लिए कि आगे जाकर आफ्टर द बायबैक जो डेट इक्विटी रेशियो का जो कंडीशन है वो कहीं वायलेट नहीं हो रहा है. इट इज नॉट बीइंग फॉलोड, दैट इज इट इज ये जो डेट है वो इक्विटी से डबल से ज्यादा हो रहा है. ओके. सो फॉर दैट वी विल डू अ स्मॉल कैलकुलेशन. सो वी विल से लेट x is equal to ट्रांसफर टू CRR. ठीक है. यहां पे मैं अज्यूम कर रही हूं, यहां पे थोड़ा सा मैथ्स इंक्लूड हो रहा है, सो बी अ लिटिल केयरफुल व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. लेट y is equal to maximum possible buyback. Okay. So these are two things which I am assuming. So यहाँ पर मैं एक x और y algebra यूज कर रहे हैं हम. So I am just introducing these variables. So x को मैं बोल रही हूँ transfer to CRR, y को मैं बोल रही हूँ maximum possible buyback. Now what happens? What is my own funds? 44 lakhs. Correct? So 44 lakhs which is my own funds, उसमें से कितना हम ट्रांसफर कर देंगे टू CRR? हमने क्या बोला है? x माइनस x. सो दिस विल बिकम माय ओन फंड्स प्लस फ्री रिजर्व्स, क्योंकि मैं इतना अमाउंट ट्रांसफर कर दूंगी CRR को. CRR इज नॉट फ्री, तो 44 में से उतना निकल जाएगा, वो फ्री नहीं रहेगा. राइट? माइनस माय debt which we had calculated over here, half of debt. Okay, because the condition is 2:1 ka ratio. So half of debt I will subtract So this after buyback will be my own funds, that is equity plus free reserves. इसमें से मैं आधा डेट माइनस करती हूँ, जो हम यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं वही हम यहाँ पर बता रहे हैं, बट यहाँ पर बिकॉज दिस CRR का इश्यू आ रहा है, आई एम सब्ट्रैक्टिंग दैट CRR, क्योंकि वो फ्री नहीं होता है, राइट? दैट विल गिव मी माई मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल बायबैक विच आई हैव अज्यूम्ड टू बी Y. ठीक है? What am I doing? I'm just repeating it again. ये मेरे present own funds हैं plus free reserves. Okay, so capital plus free reserves. उसमें से जो रिजर्व बायबैक के बाद फ्री नहीं रहेंगे वो मैं निकाल दूंगी, दैट इज CRR का ट्रांसफर जो मैंने X अज्यूम किया है. एंड फ्रॉम दैट यहां पर कैसे हम हाफ ऑफ डेट सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं, सेम वे दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सब्ट्रैक्टिंग ओवर हियर. This should give me my maximum possible buyback, which is Y. ठीक है? Because I've considered it as Y. Okay. So now let's calculate this. अगर हम ये bracket खोले तो 44 lakhs minus 38 lakh 40,000. That is 5 lakh 60,000 minus X is equal to Y. ठीक है? अब ये हो गया मेरा पहला इक्वेशन. ओके, नाउ लेट्स फॉर्म अनदर इक्वेशन. फर्स्ट आई एम टेकिंग Y. मेरा मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल बायबैक जो है Y अपॉन व्हाट इज माय ऑफर प्राइस 50. सो यहां पर मैं कितने शेयर्स बायबैक करूंगी वो आ जाएगा. सपोज माय मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल बायबैक इज Y and I am paying 50 rupees per share. So Y divided by 50 will tell me मैं कितने shares buyback कर रही हूँ. This I multiply with the face value. अब मुझे क्या मिलेगा कि मैं कितने face value के shares buyback कर रही हूँ. Okay? So Y upon my offer price into my face value, that is nothing but ट्रांसफर टू CRR एंड दैट इज X. वापस ये समझाती हूं मैं. Y इज माय मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल बायबैक. ओके, सो जो भी अमाउंट है, सपोज 1 लाख, जस्ट अज्यूमिंग, नथिंग टू डू विद दिस सम, दैट डिवाइडेड बाय द ऑफर प्राइस. करेक्ट? सो यहां पर मुझे क्या मिल रहा है, कितने शेयर्स बायबैक हो रहे हैं. आई मल्टीप्लाई इट विद द फेस वैल्यू. करेक्ट? फेस वैल्यू से मल्टीप्लाई करके मुझे क्या मिलेगा, व्हाट डू वी ट्रांसफर टू CRR, जो बायबैक का फेस वैल्यू है जो हम रिजर्व से यूज कर रहे हैं. ये सम में फ्रेश इश्यू तो है नहीं, सारे फ्री रिजर्व्स और सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम ही है. करेक्ट? सो दैट विल गिव मी माय ट्रांसफर टू CRR. करेक्ट? नाउ लेट्स जस्ट सॉल्व इट. सो दिस गेट्स कट एंड इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई दिस 5 ओवर हियर, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई, सो व्हाट डू आई गेट, Y is equal to 5X and that is my second equation. Okay, so now I have two equations, right? In algebra, 5,60,000 minus X is equal to Y, और यहां पर मैंने क्या ढूंढा है, Y is equal to 5X. So ये जो इक्वेशन का वैल्यू है Y is equal to 5X, अगर मैं इस इक्वेशन में डालूं तो आई विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट फॉर X. सो सपोज आई टेक दैट 5,60,000 माइनस X इज इक्वल टू 5X, क्योंकि Y इज 5X, राइट? नाउ वी रीअरेंज इट. सो 5,60,000 is equal to ये X वहां पर चला जाएगा and it will become 6X, right? And therefore X is equal to 5,60,000 upon 6. ठीक है? So let's calculate what is our X. 5,60,000 divided by 6. That is 93,333. It is 93,333.3333 recurring है. I am rounding it off to 93,333. 3. Now if x is that much, what is my y? We multiply it with 5 because y is 5x. So 5 into 93,333, that is 4,66,667. Again, it is 466,666.66. I am rounding it off to 466,667. Anyway, I will not be able to take this odd number as my buyback figure. So उसे हम बाद में वापस round off कर देंगे. अब ये क्या है y? Y is my maximum possible buyback. That means it is approximately equal to 4,66,000. So यहाँ पर हमें क्या वैल्यू आई थी? मिनिमम 560. But when I did this extra calculation, actually minimum value क्या है? 4,66,000. It is less than 5,60,000. So यहाँ पर मेरा जो least amount है, जो हम generally बोलते हैं least amount for buyback is equal to, it will be 4,66,000 and not 5,60,000. I hope you've understood this part. This is a new part in this sum and it will be done in a future sum also. But you should understand, हमेशा x, y हम same define करेंगे. ये equations भी ऐसे ही form होंगे, numbers obviously change होंगे, and then we'll get a lesser amount than this least amount. Okay? And we will use that amount for buyback and not what we got in our format. So first take this down, then we go ahead with the sum. Okay, we found out maximum possible buyback कितना है? 4,66,000. Let's calculate the number of shares. So number of shares, जैसे हम हर बार calculate करते हैं, it is my maximum possible buyback upon offer price. Okay, so we have 4,66,000 divided by 50, which is equal to 9,320 shares. ठीक है? This is my maximum possible number of shares which I can buy back at ₹50. अब हमारे दो इक्वेशन जो हम हमेशा बनाते हैं, first one is 9320 into 10, number of shares into face value के लिए, और अगर offer price 50 है and face value is 10, that means मेरा premium कितना है? 40. So 9320 into 40 is our premium. So this is going to be 93,200 and 9320 into 40, this is going to be 3,72,800. Okay, so this is our equation. Now let's fill up the equation. हमारे पास पहले हम हमेशा प्रीमियम का इक्वेशन फिल अप करेंगे. सो सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम है हमारे पास 4 lakhs. हमें कितना चाहिए? 372,800. So full amount will come from security premium. Okay, nothing from free reserves. Fine. Now over here there is no fresh issue obviously. Securities premium हमने यहाँ पर कितना यूज किया? 372,800. हमारे पास कितना है? 4 lakh. So minus 4 lakh. 27,200 we will get from सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम, और बाकी का जो अमाउंट है 93,200 माइनस 27,200, 66,000 I need from free reserves. That free reserve, generally we use general reserve. Okay? So our equations are ready. Now we go for our entries which we normally do. So my first entry will be for buyback. There is no fresh issue. There is no sale of assets. So directly buyback. Equity share capital account debit. That will be with the amount of face value. So जो हमने यहाँ पर ढूंढा है 93,200. Premium on buyback account debit. That is from my premium equation, 372,800. And the total will be payable to equity shareholders account. Total is 4,66,000. Okay, that's our first entry. Now next is we are using security premium and general reserve for our buyback. तो वो हम CRR या कैपिटल रिडेम्पशन रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर करेंगे. सो सेकेंड एंट्री, सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम अकाउंट डेबिट. whatever I am using from securities premium for face value, that is 27,200. General reserve account debit, 66,000 from our equation again, and to capital redemption reserve account. With the total of my face value 93,200. Okay. Next is for premium. Premium is our expense. और हम क्या यूज कर रहे हैं प्रीमियम के लिए? Our full securities premium account. So securities premium account debit with the amount of your premium 372,800 to premium on buyback. $372,800. Okay, and the last entry for the payment. Whom are we paying to? Equity shareholders account debit. To bank with the total amount 4,66,000. Okay, so these are our 4 entries, basic entries which we do in all the sum anyway. Okay, and these are the equation जहाँ से हमें ये amounts मिले हैं. ठीक है, take this down and then we have to make 2 notes, share capital and reserves and surplus. Now let's make our notes to accounts. 2 ही पूछे गए हैं, share capital, reserves and surplus. So first one, share capital. As I said last time, share capital में हमेशा we will write authorized. Even though it is not given to us in the sum, but this is your fixed format as per Companies Act. So authorized, I don't know, so I'm going to put a question mark. Okay. Next is issued subscribed and paid up. This is the actual capital जो हमारे बैलेंस शीट में दिखता है. So issued, subscribed and paid up. अब हमारे बैलेंस शीट में ऑलरेडी कितने शेयर्स थे? The share capital was 20 lakh, shares of rupees 10 each. So 2 lakh shares. उसमें से हमने how many did we buy back? 9320. तो कितने बच गए शेयर्स? 2 lakh minus 9320, 1,90,680 equity shares of rupees 10 each. Okay? शेयर कैपिटल में और कुछ नहीं है, तो दिस अमाउंट आई टेक आउटसाइड. इट विल बी 19,06,800. Okay, that's my share capital, right? Second note is for reserves and surplus. अब रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस में we'll have to show प्लस एंड माइनस जो भी हम यूज कर रहे हैं वो. सो लेट्स गो टू द बैलेंस शीट और वहां से एक बाय एक we'll pick up our reserves. फर्स्ट इज कैपिटल रिडेम्पशन रिजर्व. ऑलरेडी हमारे बैलेंस शीट में है कैपिटल रिडेम्पशन रिजर्व. सो फर्स्ट लेट्स ब्रिंग डाउन द अमाउंट ऑफ दैट रिजर्व जो हमें दिया है, दैट इज 7,20,000. Now when we did buyback, we have transferred something to capital redemption reserve. How much is that? 93,200. So that I am going to add. So plus transfer on buyback. 93,200. Let's take the total. 7,20,000 plus 93,200. I get 8,13,200. So that's my first reserve. Second reserve in my balance sheet is debenture redemption reserve. उसमें हमने कोई change नहीं किया है. It is as it is. So whatever amount was in the balance sheet, हम वही यहाँ पे repeat कर देंगे. So that is 4,80,000 directly in the outer column, no change. ठीक है? उसके बाद we had securities premium. Securities premium. Now securities premium में there has been changes. So first I'm going to write down the balance sheet amount of 4 lakh. Then we have transferred something to CRR. Capital Redemption Reserve को हमने transfer किया है. How much? 27,200 which came from securities premium. So पहले वो subtract करेंगे. And we also used the premium for premium on buyback. Again, the amount will come from my journal entries, 372,800. So after doing that, my total security premium becomes nil. Okay? After that, we have general reserve. General reserve given in the balance sheet is 16 lakhs. We have used, again we have transferred to CRR. So let's transfer to CRR. Amount was 66,000. Subtract करके 16 lakhs minus 66,000. I get 15,34,000. Okay, that's my general reserve. Then we had profit and loss account. So P&L account, we have not used it. So जितना balance sheet में है full amount 6 lakhs. Then we also have two more reserves, export profit reserve and revaluation reserve. Again unused. So we will write it as it is. Export profit reserve and devaluation reserve. Amounts are 8 lakhs and 5 lakh 20. So this is it for reserves, and now we take a total of all our reserves. So 8 lakh 13 200, 4 lakh 80, 15 lakh 34,000, 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs and 5 lakh 20. 47 lakh 47,200. 200, and that's it. We had to calculate our two notes which we have done. Take it down, and that's the end of this sum. Okay, so with this we wind up this particular session. Please keep on revising the format, especially जो equations हमने आज किए हैं to find out the minimum possible buyback, maximum possible buyback. So please revise that, and we continue with our sums in the next session. Thank you.